Okay, you're welcome again to another edition of Akin Speaks Real Estate. This is my channel, and if you're coming to the channel for the first time, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe and put on the notification bell so that whenever I come with another interesting topic in real estate that can bring you a lot of gain in your investment in real estate all over Nigeria, you'll be the first to know. You're welcome. So, quickly today, I just want to talk about this new estate launched by Veritasi, and it's really making waves because of what they have done to secure and to make that estate real deal or big deal among every other estate. So I'm talking about Itunu Residential. See, Itunu Residential is a kind of estate that is standing out from every other form of estate. And I'm going to be telling you why shortly. Now, it happens of recent that Veritasi owns went into the open market to raise a commercial paper of 10 billion naira. And I want to tell you really, this is new in the real estate sector. It is something huge and is making a lot of waves because this commercial paper that they were able to raise 10 billion naira was oversubscribed. Therefore, that means they had to reject some people subscription. Now, to an investor, a smart investor, what does this really means? It means a lot of things because they have enough money to power the project, especially the Itunu residential that is making rounds now. Now, let me quickly begin to tell you about this Itunu residential. It is in Ayetoro in Imbeguleki, a 15 minutes drive from Eleko Junction and a 15-minute drive from Ekpe. So it's standing almost in the middle of both. And you want to understand the rationale for them to put it at that specific or strategic position. There is a reason. Now, let me quickly talk about this Itunu. The topography is dry and it is a mini community. It has 100 acres. We are talking about 100 acres, a million square meters. That's what we're talking about. And it's both residential and commercial. So residential is at one side, the commercial is at the other side. And according to the CEO of Veritasi, it's supposed to be a place that we call plug and play. That means that a place that is already made, the parameter fencing, the security, 24 hours light supply is already on ground. All you need to do is to buy and build, or you buy the homes because they have huge amount of money that is going through this process. Another thing you need to understand that Itunu was brought about as a result of research. In fact, the research was carried out by the North Cards Research Institute. They were able to look at what the people are really demanding for in that environment, and they are giving it to them. You can compare it to other developers. I'm not saying they are not good, they're not okay, but they went a step further than what is usual. That means that they didn't just buy a good land, a good location, and begin to call people to come and subscribe into, but they were able to look at the demands, and they are creating everything in Itunu is created according to demands of that environment. So it's going to be a place that people are going to flock into. Also, you need to understand that it has government C of O. That means they will not at any point in time face the problem of Omonile, not of the government, because they bought it directly from the government and it has a C of O. So anybody that is planning to buy into Itunu can be at rest because it is a legit business. You understand? Now let's begin to talk about the investment opportunities that lies within Itunu residential. As a smart investor, you want to look at, okay, they were able to go into the market, to open market, to raise a 10 billion naira commercial paper, and that is a great success. For it to be oversubscribed, therefore, you need to understand this commercial paper. The commercial papers are short loans that companies, A grade companies use to finance some short-term projects. So it runs between 3 months to almost a year. And if investor could put their hands, the hard cash into such investment, that means first of all they trust the what do you call it, the real estate sector. Second, they trust their confidence in Veritasi as a company to deliver, because with this 10,000 is like a loan. And commercial paper, we are talking about unsecured loan. Unsecured loan is more risky than a secure loan. That means that they will have done their investigation and know that this company is trustworthy. What are we saying? So that commercial paper, 10 billion commercial paper, shows the confidence of investor in the company. So Veritasi is a solid company and is bringing this opportunity. Let's begin to talk about what are the reasons why you should reinvest in Itunu residential. First, the location. The location is between two heavy plan area, Epe and Ibejuleki. Ibejuleki in the master plan of Lagos supposed to be an heavily industrialized commercial area, and Epe supposed to be a residential area, heavily residential area mixed with some of commercial inputs on it. Now they are standing between both, so they can gain from both worlds. They can have influx of people, of clients or customer from the both ends. Another thing about it is that it's close to the main road. It's not somewhere that you have to drive inward within before you could get there. It's somewhere that you can easily locate. And when it comes to the business part of it, everybody wants their business to be where it can be seen so that they can receive maximum patronage. Now, another thing that is going for it to know, the second thing is the price. The price is at the pre-launch, just starting. And you understand that adding value to a land will always bring in price appreciation. And Itunu is set to do that, because within the first 2 weeks, they were able to do what a lot of developers could not do. They have done a lot of perimeter fencing, and the gatehouse is almost standing. And with all these stages completed comes increase of price. So starting at 16 million per 500 square meter is a good buy, and 11.5 million for 300 square meter is a good deal, because they are just starting out. Because by the time they finish the gatehouse, the price will jump. And in fact, according to investigation, Itunu is supposed to run for 2 years, 24 months for the establishment of all that they have promised to deliver. And they are working at it. And the good news is that they have enough capital to power all these stages. In 2 years' time, the price is projected to be eating 60 million. 60 million. So if you're coming in at 16 million now, you are sure know that you are in for a good ride within the next 2 years. And that's it. Even if they fall short of 60 million, I think it will definitely eat like 50 million. That's just the truth. So another thing that is going for Itunu is a residential estate that is born out of research. It is something that people want, people need, people are ready to launch into. You remember that Itunu is closer to the free trade zone in Ekpe, closer to the free trade zone in Ibejuleki, the what do you call it, the Dangote refinery, and all the areas, because all these places they will need residential accommodation. So all the staffs and all these things that were not able to have accommodation given to them directly from the company will be able to have it. Even the company can begin to rent for them, for their staffs. So they are making something that is in high demand. And you remember also the Pan Africa University is there. According to my research, I found out that most of the students there are always living around Shongotedo, Aoyaya, and they have to drive inward to get good accommodations. But with it to not be on ground, it is a go. It's a win-win for them. Another thing that will be going for Itunu is they have enough capital to power the project. It is not story, because I know a lot of estates that people are still living in, but all the amenities, all the things that they promise that will be there is still in the stage of development. A lot of them do have security, but there are some other things that they don't have. So Itunu is going to enjoy full facility that they've promised, giving to everyone that comes there. So you can quickly come in and begin to build. And that's what it means. You can easily come in and begin to do your business, because you will have everything on ground in less than 2 years. Another good thing that is going there, because of the capital that they have, compared to every other one, is that they are going to make it functional. Yeah, because you will not need to begin to dig sewage and your line. Everything is going to be on the ground. It's just what we call plug and play. Just come in, fix in your house, put in your house, everything you plug in there, and is working for you. Another thing is that is going for Itunu is that you'll be able to have your returns on time. You'll be able to have quick recruiting of your return on investment. While others are still waiting to balance up and to build, you are set to go. Sometimes I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to sell off by the time it's like 20, 25 to 30 million. Some people are going to wait. Some people are going to diversify by selling it off. So they will have quick return on investment compared to any other person that the developer is still waiting for finances to develop and to make the estate ready. Now, another thing that is going for Itunu will be the price appreciation. I should have talked about it the first time, but you need to understand that Itunu is set to appreciate fast because of the development. Every point, every stage in the development of Itunu residential is going to attract equivalent price appreciation. So you are guaranteed. This is a project you can envisage, you can predict, you can plan and say, okay, this is what is going to be like by this time, because they have already had it laid down. And these are the things that the investors saw before they brought in 10 billion naira. 10 billion naira in Nigeria of today. Some people gather together and put in 10 billion naira into a project, is because they have seen that they are going to make their own gain there, and people that invest in it also will have the opportunity to make maximum gain. So what are you really waiting for? Why are you delaying? The moment you delay, before you know, in the next 1 week to 1 month, the price is going up, because the gatehouse is almost ready. The what do you call it? The road, inside road is almost ready also. They are going to use asphalt. Asphalt is going to be a strong and lasting one, not interlocking. No, they are using something concrete because they have the money to do it. So, and also, lastly, Itunu is delivering quality, because if you check Campbell, they make sure that they don't have any crack words. Man, I'm telling you, I've gone for a lot of inspection. In fact, the last one I went, I was even telling someone that, man, they can't give me this kind of a house that people have not packed into it. You already see cracks on the wall. The screeding is bad, a lot of things. No, so I was just looking at it and said, man, I can't pay money, and you said this is my house. I said, no way. So Itunu is known to deliver quality and standard houses and infrastructures. So these are the reasons why you want to quickly consider Itunu, or else you will have to pay at a higher price. So until I come your way, think about it. Call me up and let me hook you up.
Veritasi Homes, as you may know, is a dynamic real estate brand focused on providing world-class homes in Nigeria. And today we will be signing the 10 billion Naira commercial paper program.
Subscribed based on the figures we're getting from the market. Considering what the company has been doing over the time, the track record, and the impression of the investing public on the company's program.
Firstly, I would like to express my gratitude to the brand for what they have been built over the last 5 years to 8 years. So my hope is very, very high, because I'm an optimistic person, and I'm a finance person. So I look at various numbers from the antecedent of what Veritas has done. So I believe Veritas in same value and same number. So as we speak, I see the numbers back end and front end. It's been oversubscribed for. So what we should just be talking about is utilization, and then repayment, which is an excellent one, which I believe that in the power of Veritas that will be fully utilized, just like Nola has explained.
We have news that this CP is oversubscribed already.
Right.
And then trust me, like I've already said in the opening remark, that we're going to take it to site. We're going to do a wonderful project. I'm so happy about this. I feel so great. To be honest, I feel great.